my name is Aaron Crowley and welcome back to Crowley's Granite TV. You know, there are a lot of factors to consider when thinking about buying granite countertops, and there are a lot of technical elements of the project that you need to consider when you are selecting your fabricator, and understanding that there are a lot of different approaches to accomplishing certain tasks during the fabrication process. So today we're going to talk about the proper way, and we're going to show you the ramifications of the improper way of installing and attaching a stainless steel or composite undermount sink. Well, first let's chat about the improper installation techniques. One of the most common approaches that we see when we're called out to do warranty work on other projects is the adhesive technique, where the fabricator simply applies a layer of adhesive, usually a silicone caulk, to the flange of the sink. The sink is clamped to the stone around the undermount sink opening. When the adhesive dries, the clamps are pulled off, and by appearances you would think that the sink was properly installed. But generally that installation will only stand up for a period of time before the moisture around the sink area, the weight of the garbage disposal humming down underneath the sink, begins to separate that adhesive bond. And when you have that, the sink basically delaminates from the countertop and creates a giant void. That is why stainless steel sink and composite sink manufacturers recommend, in fact they would require by the fact that they send a clip system with the sink so that the sink is mechanically anchored to the countertop. Now, the advantage to using the clip system and mechanically anchoring the sink is first and foremost because of the strength and durability of the clip system. The sink is never going to delaminate. In 100 years you will never find a sink separating from the countertop. Not that we would ever recommend this, but in most applications you could probably get in the sink and stand in it. The other advantage to using the clip system is in the event of a failure, if the sink was defective or if you dropped a big pot or a big knife into the sink and damaged the sink to the point where it had to be replaced, the only process necessary is to back off a number of wing nuts, remove the clips, drop the sink out from underneath, and reinstall a brand new one. So first, to show you how the clip system or the mechanical anchor works, we cut a groove into the back of the stone around the perimeter of the flange on the underside of the countertop so that this bolt can slide down into that groove and be permanently and securely attached. And to illustrate the point of how important it is to use this mechanical anchoring system, we received a call a couple of weeks ago from a customer whose sink was beginning to separate from the countertop. Upon inspection, we realized that the adhesive installation technique had been used, and not surprisingly, her sink was beginning to delaminate from the countertop. A very costly warranty.
What is this going to cost? And that was a scary thought, because it looked like a big deal to me. I would advise them to first look on Angie's list for someone highly recommended there. I would look at their references from other customers, previous customers. I would also look at their reputation with other contractors. I called Crowley's because I looked on Angie's list for a plumber. I thought I would need a plumber. Several plumbers told me that they wouldn't touch it because of the granite. One plumber on Angie's list said they work with Crowley's Granite often, that they are very good, that they're very gentle, do an excellent repair job, and they take their time, they don't rush, so that they're sure not to crack the granite. They did a wonderful job. I am so pleased and the sink even looks shinier. I would definitely recommend Crowley's Granite again. They were wonderful to work with, made me feel confident, and look at the result. Great!